was a movie that changed the way we saw sci-fi movies. It also led to a whole mess of imposters, all with their own idea of how to make a haunted house in space.
Enter 1982's Forbidden World, which so blatantly rips off the visuals of Ridley Scott's film that you almost can't focus on the fact that the script is boring. We meet our hero, Mike Colby, as he's awakened from hypersleep by his trusty robot 12-year-old.
Beta Zone. There's a pack of food raiders on our trail, sir.
He hasn't even had a cup of coffee when his ship is attacked by raiders. Not off to a great start, fellas. Mike is sent by his employer to a remote genetic research facility to clean up their biological refuse. What a great job.
Tell me about the accident.
There are a bunch of people at this base, but the only two that are worth mentioning are the two inexplicably hot lady scientists, Barbara and Tracy. It seems that one of their genetic experiments has gotten loose. This can't be good. While attempting to clean up, something attacks the janitor.
So this movie already has rip-off written all over it, but at least the sets are cool. Hey, wait a minute!
Are those styrofoam food containers attached to the wall?
I retract my previous statement. But at least this movie has one thing that Alien doesn't. All the sex.
I hear you're the best troubleshooter in the Federation. Want to, see some trouble?
Subtle. Very subtle. We then get a rather protracted sex scene, or, more accurately, a rub each other awkwardly scene, the entirety of which is watched creepily by the group's security officer.
I gotta say, this is a pretty unprofessional workplace. Luckily for the easily skeeved, there's a malfunction somewhere which causes old Pervy to have to investigate.
It does not go well for him. The next day, as though there isn't a deadly mutant crawling around, Mike decides to further shirk his responsibility and make a pass at the other hot lady scientist. He succeeds because, in space, no one can tell you have the smile of a date rapist. Thanks a lot, mutant interruptus.
After chasing the thing into the planet's California desert, we finally got our first real glimpse of the hideous creature. No, it looks great.
It wants to use us as food.
At this point, we find out that the mutant is creating a food supply out of humans. Durr.
Now you might be thinking, this far into the movie, there can't be any more room for sex and nudity. Surely! Wrong.
What else can we do? I think we should try to communicate with it.
Barbara and Tracy discuss trying to communicate with the creature, but because this is the perviest movie ever made, they have to have this legitimate discussion nude and in the shower.
The wormy scientist guy has cancer, and he thinks that by feeding his cancerous cells to the mutant, it'll give the mutant cancer.
Not a great idea trusting your surgical needs to 80s Matthew McConaughey.
And now, the most exciting final battle you've ever seen.
We get to see a papier-mâché puppet retch and heave for a whole minute. So, thanks for that.
I'm Kyle Anderson, and for more awesomely bad movies, please subscribe to Modern Primate's YouTube channel. Bon appetit.